Welcome everybody back to Boostin' Foreigns. Much love. I really appreciate all the people who tapped in with this channel. Much love. Thank you guys for your support over the last couple of months. But I want to talk about what car should I get next? What should I actually do? And I actually want to give you guys some information on who Boostin' Foreigns really is. So let's talk about the part y'all care about most. As of right now, if you guys haven't watched the channel, if you're new, I've owned two foreign vehicles on this channel. A Mercedes 2015 C63 non-S and a 2019 E63S that I currently still own. Right now, you look some of the videos that you guys are seeing. As much as y'all might get mad at me, yes, some of those videos are old. Hear me out. If you guys don't know, I actually do run a first my parent channel. My parent channel is called Boost in Motion. Yes, so that channel is primarily me modifying Infiniti vehicles. That's how that channel grew up. It has almost 47,000, 48,000 subscribers right now. So over the years, I've moved more into the foreign content because I end up getting cars like that. And of course, you can't feed somebody what they don't want. If you're a meat eater, pause no diddy. You can't give somebody vegetables and they should just start eating vegetables all day. It's just not how it works. So I chose to make this Boost in Foreigns channel in late August of 2023. I wasn't really updating any videos. I was going through my own life stuff, and I started taking this channel more serious in March of April of this year. What I chose to do was move all the foreign content from the Boost in Motion channel into the Boost in Foreigns channel. Yes, so that's why you guys are seeing videos every day, because this is old content. But to some of you guys, this is completely new content. Yeah, it's completely new. Now, what car should I get next? Some of you guys actually really like the Mercedes E63. You guys are following me because you're Mercedes guys. Should I get a BMW CS? Kind of expensive. Should I get an Audi RS6? I really love how those cars look, and the prices of the RS6's non-wagon are a lot more affordable to me than before. Should I possibly get a Porsche for the channel? Turbo S. That is kind of the older years are kind of close to what I can possibly afford. What should I do at this current moment? I don't know. Hear me out. I'm gonna put this as kind of like a podcast type of format style. So please, guys, watch the whole video or listen to it. I really appreciate it. Before I purchased if you guys don't know, I also am an owner of a 2021 740i. I don't know if I dropped the video on this channel already, but I'm a current of a 2021 740i too. I don't know why I have two luxury vehicles. I'm stupid. You guys can call me dumb, whatever. Right? I got that car as my daily driver to work because the Mercedes E63S I was actually trying to replace soon. And I was thinking about getting a 740i as my daily driver and going back into, I would say, the Japanese market and possibly get some kind of Japanese car. As of this moment, car prices are very bad. I'm not really getting much money for the E63S. And I'm like, damn, I might be stuck in it. We'll see what has to happen there, right? So right now I got both cars. But I wanted to, when I was originally searching, I was considering I'm going to drop it, 8 Series M8 because they were getting a little bit more affordable. I was considering M5 competition, like a 2019, 2018 early models because they were a little bit cheaper. But that car just never really attracted to me. I like the power and everything that it has, but there's something about the E63S. I just really love that segment, But doesn't mean I might not cop an M5 competition down the line. I would love to get into other vehicles in the foreign market. I look at RS3s. I look at anything that's performance sedans or saloons for the foreign market. And I'm just very undecided right now because of car values, in the sense of how much I own my car, how much it's worth. I have negative equity on both cars. And also what car would I actually get next to want to continue to grow the Boost in Foreigns channel. I do want to get to 1,000 subscribers before August. And I think right now we're somewhere around, I'm going to check right now, the Boost in Foreigns channel. We are about 529 subscribers at this current moment. So I have to go up 470 in about the next 2 months. This is tough. But also I want to monetize this second channel too, which means my watch hours, I think I think we're still kind of far from the watch hours, so I might not be able to do it. But at least the watch hours is within a 12 month period. The watch hours I think is a 2,700. I'm gonna tell you guys, hear me out. I'm gonna go through more things here when I'm talking about it. The watch hours we're currently at, if you guys want this channel to get monetized, or we'll put lifetime of the channel. The watch hours right now is 2,400. I believe it takes 8,000 views, 8,000 watch hours for me to get monetized. So I'm still far away from that. If I believe, I have to double check. It's either 4,000 or 8,000. So I've been trying my best to make little shorts to get a little bit more attention to this channel, because I noticed shorts actually are the quick snippets that people watch, and it makes them go and want to watch the full video. And it seems like it's working a lot more than I thought it would. I am pretty much a grandpa, I hate to say, at YouTube, in the sense of this. I just certain things I just don't enjoy doing. I'm not really a shorts guy. Now, get back on the topic, right? So, what is the future of the Boosts and Foreigns channel, and what are we gonna do with it? So, at this current moment, like I said, I have both cars. The E63, I thought about putting turbos on that car. It did. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna break down information on the E63S in a separate video, but that car has pretty much a motor with less than 5,000 miles and a transmission with less than 5,000 miles. So it's technically a new car. Even though it's a 2019, it has 42,000 miles, it has a brand new motor, transmission, and turbos. Period. That's it. So if I want to keep that car and modify it, I can. But honestly, it wasn't my first choice when I ended up coming to the E63 world. I wanted to get a E63 that was more loaded and a different color. But I ended up getting that car because there wasn't much cars on the market at that time in 2022, unfortunately. So now that I'm here, I'm considering a GT63 to replace it. Those prices come down a lot, and I always love to look at those cars. I know I can get it in red. I get the interior. I can get it fully loaded. And I want a car that, and now that I'm in my mid-30s, I want a car that I know I can keep for the next 5 years. I'm tired of going through different cars and trying different things. I know I'm a car person, but it's just, I want something that's my staple, my daily driver. And that's how I ended up getting the 740. I was like, hey, I want something reliable, luxurious, that still has a presence, but not so much for the power, the reliability. That's why I got the 740. But even then, I was like, hey, maybe I can modify that too. And I'm like, man, I'm now looking at 2 car notes. Insurance is now going up in New York City, and I'm just like, well, you guys got to go. So I don't know what's going to necessarily happen with any of these 2 cars yet, or if I would modify any of them. But if I do get rid of one of them, the other one's going to stay, and then I'm going to get a second car anyways. I still like modifying cars. I was looking at replacing the EC3 with an RS3, something that's more sporty, something that's smaller to be more performance oriented. I looked at a lot of cars. I even thought about just, I hate to say, going getting an M340 as the replacement car and just make that the B58 that I go balls to the walls in. But everybody's doing that now. A lot more YouTubers are now trying that car out, because all around it's a 4-door all-wheel drive vehicle that has a lot of good reliability and can make a good amount of power. So a lot of people are going to come soon to gravitate to that, and those cars are going to be really good in the next 3 to 4 years. But when the prices go down a lot more, you're going to see a lot more people with 340s. Now, I particularly am still pretty confused, though. I'm still confused about what the next steps are for this channel. Even though I've had a YouTube channel before, it seems a little different. And the reason why I say it seems a little different, because before it was like, I want to get subscribers, I want to get paid, or I like to make useful information. But this channel doesn't seem like I'm doing as much hands-on stuff with the cars. It's more vlogging style or recording where I'm going. So maybe that's just where this channel is necessarily going, and that's why I'm just trying to keep it like that. It seems like in this platform, or at least in Boosts and Foreigns, at least the cars I'm dealing with right now, they're not as hands-on. So I find it, I'm not a dude, I'm outgoing, but I'm not outgoing for the car world. Especially in New York City, it's changed up a lot more. So the things that I used to be enjoyable, get so much joy doing before, I don't do it as much more, because this doesn't have the lifestyle over here for it. You know what I'm saying? The 740, I have the lowering software on it. Still haven't lowered the vehicle. I want to lower that car. I was thinking about putting some nice, sexy wheels on it, have that girl look clean for the summer. I still might do it. Still might do it because I want that girl looking clean. I like how she is on black wheels and lower it and just call it a day and have that car just look low and slow. It's gonna be slow, but like I'm thinking about just making it look really clean. No one has did the G12, I guess the G12 2021, that big grill with nice wheels. Yeah, I haven't seen it, and maybe I could be the one to do it and just have a car that's clean on the channel, and that's it. The E63, I still have the HRE wheels. No one chooses to purchase them. They're really cheap, but even then, I don't think I'm gonna put wheels back on the E63. I think I'm kind of over the E63. Now, you guys gonna see much more videos dropping about the E63 racing other cars, whatever. I love the power of that car. That car is great. I think that car is all around a good car. But um, I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go. That's why I would get a GT63 or maybe even an S63, because they're even cheaper than the E63s. Yeah, I feel as if I'm somehow graduating to like the bigger, large cars, luxury cars now. It's just I've changed, and I'm mainly changed because of where I am and where I live. New York City, we're not so much of track or racing or anything. We're not going that direction. So it's like I'd rather have a fast car that's super luxurious and super comfortable and just call it a day. Plus, I love the gals. I love the gals too. So I like them getting the passion to see and like nice things. The E63 has a nice car, but the S63 is a lot of car now, especially if you're getting the same motor and transmission, still getting the reliability, but you're just getting more car. So I'd rather get that car. I think I get a lot more bang for my buck with the S63 because the E63 I just don't get to race as much, if you get what I mean. And it's still an S class, you know. Um, we gotta wait and see, what the next steps are gonna be. I'm probably gonna rent out the E63. I technically have been renting it out, but I'm probably gonna rent it out if I can't trade it in, and if I'm losing too much negative equity. I'm gonna have to look for higher clientele that would want to want to rent these cars for like 2,000 a month, maybe. I'm gonna have to find that type of clientele. Same thing for the 740. I love the 740. I really do love that car. It's a nice car, but I want this money a lot more. Like I have these car payments now, and now I'm like, all right, I ain't got no kids, whatever. I can afford it, but these cars ain't making me no money, man, and depreciating. So I'm gonna have to start renting them out. And I am supposed to be starting my Turo business soon, which I was supposed to start 2-3 months ago. But my weekends have been taken up because of work, and it's been hard to find the specific cars I want because the cars I want are like in PA. And if I'm gonna go buy something, I'm gonna need someone to drive the car back. You see what I'm saying? The logistics of it. If I find a car in PA 3 hours out, buy it, then I'm gonna have to come back and then get a driver to bring the car, because I would hate to take somebody all the way to another state with me just to go pick up a car and then I don't get it. They have a life and it is what it is. So the logistics of it is quite annoying, and New York City dealers are trash. Most of them want to charge you some extra fees for nonsense because I hate to say it's New York City, man. It's too many people want to get your money. But all in all, like, there's a lot of changes that I want to do, and there's certain consistencies. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. If you guys don't already know, like as I said, I was boosting motion. I still am, still run the channel, and even with that channel, I still possibly might get another Q50 because I love the Q50. I'm not getting rid of boot foreign cars. I love them, but I might get another Q50 because they make a lot more power now, and the tuning, everything got a lot better. So I did enjoy that car. So I may come to a point of just getting rid of one or two of these cars or replacing both of these cars for one nice or nicer luxurious car, and have that on the channel for whatever that may be. And then I might just hop in another Q50 as like my race car for the Boosted Motion channel. And then because I love cars, man, I want to continue to get more into cars and deal with cars. I love it. Whatever business I may be, like, that's my thing. I love that, and it brings me joy. What I do for work, yeah, I get paid, but it's not like my enjoyment. That's how I earn a dollar. But the cars is where it's at. If it's renting the cars out, driving the cars, recording the cars, I love that. And I do sometimes wish I was a bigger YouTuber on my Boosted Motion channel. Like if I got large enough where it could be paying me quite well. But even as a YouTuber, I still feel bad for a lot of those guys because they have to make consistent content. Because if they don't and they fall off because it's over somebody new, this is how you pay your bills. And it in the short term it's good, but in the long term, where's the longevity? You get what I'm saying? You know, like, yeah, I'm just ranting at this point. Like, as a YouTuber, if you're like 21, making this bread, cool. But when you're 25, your ideas change, your mind change, your life change, you're doing different things. But you still have to buy car stuff and whatever it is, and it's still costly. There's an expense there. You know, that's why most of these YouTubers try to get into other fields and open up their own shops and businesses and stuff like that, so they could still have a second, third, fourth primary income. And this is something more on the other end. That's why companies use YouTube as free marketing, because they could bring in more audience. Especially if I was a tuner for the community. Oh my God, it'd be great. I have plenty of people watch me, so the people will come to me. If I was a tuner, it'd be great. I would have so much more money. But yeah, maybe I should become a tuner. I don't know. Anyways, no more ranting. I think this video was a little too long. At the end of the day, guys, I'm pretty much saying, number one, I can't afford an M5 CS. It's just a little bit too expensive for me. And once again, like that guy car has to come down like 110, 120, $100,000. Then I'm thinking about it. I've thought about a M3 G80. Very common car now, still 70,000. I could replace the E63 with a G80. If I see one for 70,000, I would replace it just to try it out. But now I'm gonna have two BMWs. What would be the sense of it? But I would like to try that car out. I may start just going to dibble-dabbling through different cars, man. I might have to start buying cars cash, so I don't have to save any money on financing and stuff like that now. Like, I don't know. Give me a couple months. We'll see where this channel ends up. I'm not going to quit on this channel. I still have a lot more content that's old and new content that I'm going to drop for the E63 and the 740 coming up. Yes, I'm telling you there's a 740 on the channel. And everything is going to be dropping day by day by day. Period. All right? So definitely hang in there. Watch those videos. Watch the videos from start to finish. Allow that watch time to go up. I really appreciate you guys, man. If you made it to this part of the video, you're going to be at Boostin' Foreigns on Instagram. I have to grow that Instagram too. And I really thank y'all guys for banging with me, man. Some of you guys came from the Boost in Motion channel, and I know y'all see the content like, oh, I saw this already. Y'all the real ones, man. Thank you for allowing me to get to 500 subscribers in under 2 months, 3 months. Very thankful of that, man. I didn't think this was going to become anything. And once again, I feel kind of good knowing that this is on its way up again. You know what I'm saying? That. But outside that, guys, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. I really appreciate you. You guys have a good day. Thanks.